So AXA means two different materials are there. So are they having same resistance? Not possible. Okay, not possible that two different materials are there. It is not possible that they have same resistance. So now we will discuss about the factors of resistance. Factors of resistance. We will do numericals also, but I think so. Factor of resistance first is what? Nature of the material. So if material is different, because how we can say that nature of material is affecting resistance, because one is like you can say one is a very good conductor of electricity, one metal, and another metal is not that much good conductor of electricity. So means free of electrons are different. Means in A conductor they are, suppose this A conductor is better than B. Okay. A is more, both are metal, both are conductor, but A is more, I can say it is a good conductor of electricity than B. Fine, so what will happen actually, because this is the good conductor of electricity as compared to B, so it means that there are more number of free of electrons in it. There are more number of free electrons in it as compared to this, as compared to B. Fine, as compared to B. So we can say that if there are more number of electrons, I told you that resistance is actually offered in the conductor because of the collisions of electrons. If there will be more number of electrons, then there will be more collision. That means there will be more resistance. So that's why resistance will be here more as compared to in this conductor. So you understood how resistance is great, means depending on the nature of the material. It depends on the nature of the material. Less electricity, current will drawn less. Yes. In A1 conductor, what will happen? There will be less electric charge. Why? There will be more number of free electrons. There will be more resistance. Because if number is in this room, if I will told you that there, it means 100 students are there, so there will be more collision among the students as compared to the another room in which only 50 students are there. Resistance is what? Because resistance is comes because of the collision of charges. If there will be more charges, then there will be more collision, and that will produce more electric resistance. Not getting point? See. This is the conductor. Good conductors offer large number of free electrons. Acha, okay, yes, I am saying opposite. Fine, you are correct. Okay, I am saying opposite. If there will be no number of free electrons more, so there will be more, can say current. Acha, okay, no problem. You can understand from this formula also. Aksar, you can understand from this formula also. If number of free electrons are more, that means current will be more, and current is inversely proportional to R. If current is more, so resistance will be less. So you can understand from this. This will be easy. This is easy. We can compare from this. We will compare factors from this. Okay. So we can say that if there are two conductors A and B, and in this is a good conductor of electricity, that means it have more number of free electrons, as compared to B. It means that their current will be more than current in this B, and if current is more, it means their resistance is less. Resistance is less than. Fine. So in exam you can write like this in language. Okay. Right now I wrote like this. Like till here you will write in the language. Then you can say that from the formula V upon I is equals to R. If I is more, R will be less. Fine. So nature of the material done. Then we have length of the conductor. So length of the conductor means what? If conductor length is increases, then number of free electrons will be here more as compared to here. Sorry, number of free electrons will you can say it's not like that. Number of free electrons will be here. You can say when number of collision of free electrons with positive ion increases, number of positive, here they will get less, you can say less space for collision, but here like in gas they have more space for collision, means one free electron will collide and then again it will collide with another charges, another particle, like this they are doing collision, okay, in gases. But as compared to the liquid, they are not too much collision. Why? Because they are packed, and in solid so they are already packed, so there is no chances of the collision. Similarly here also, because they will get more space, length will be there, and here they will not get less space. That's why if length will increase, so resistance will also increase. Length will increase, then resistance will also increase. Then third is area of cross section. Length. So if length will increase, then resistance will also increase. Then third we have area of cross section. Area of cross section. So what happened in area of cross section? Baksa? Area of cross section, you understood? This is the area of cross section. So what will happen when area of cross section will be there? So resistance will increase or decrease? Decrease. Why? Because more space. You can say more space one only, okay? So it will decrease. Or you can say that when thickness of the conductor increases and due to large number of collision of free electron decreases and resistance also decreases. In that length was increased. In length this space was there, not area, okay? We can say parameter, okay? Parameter is long, not area. But when we will increase the area of the cross section, then area will be there. The space inside it, that will be increased. So like you can say this room, okay? Like in this room. Earlier one example I gave in case of the gas only, but not like this. Like in gas you can say space is more, so one particle will collide and then it will take time to collide with the other particles, okay? Right? So there's similarly here also an area of cross section. So because there will be less collision, so there will be less resistance. Less collision offer less resistance. That means if area of cross section is more, so the resistance will decrease. Fine. Next is temperature of the conductor. So when you will increase the temperature, number of free electrons will start moving with more, means there will no more number of free electrons start moving, and it results in what? Increase in the resistance. If temperature will increase, then resistance will also increase. So these are the four factors on which electrical resistance depends. Electrical resistance, nature of the material, length, and area of the cross section, and temperature. So in any factor, if you have confusion, just tell me. Just read this whole paragraph. Fine. So now let's have a look on theory questions. In next time we will do numerical questions. Two bodies A and B are connected with a wire such that like this. So you can easily tell because I told you. This is your wire. One is 10 volt, one is 2 volt. So obviously this is high potential to low potential, that will be the flow of electric current. Yes, flow of electric current. So flow of electric current will be from where? A to B. Yes, flow of electric current will be A to B, and flow of the charges, flow of electrons, you can say it is opposite, or you can say this, or you can see this also from this way also, that it is opposite of the flow of electric current, and you can see here also there is a deficiency, or here this is the, okay, no, that will be the considered the flow of electric current. Fine. So it is for B to A. B to A. Fine. Next theory question, how is direct current related to the potential? Both are directly proportional. What is potential difference? Potential difference, not electric potential. So work is to be done for bringing charge from, yes, from one point to another point, or you can say from one end to another end. This will be a potential difference. Express potential difference in terms of work done transferring the charge. Tell potential difference in terms of work done transferring the charge. V is equals to W upon Q. W upon Q, no? Fine. Then next we have, what do you understand by the meaning of 1 volt potential? 1 volt potential means what? 1 joule of work done on bringing 1 coulomb charge from one point to another point. Fine. Or you can say from infinity to that point, because they have written only potential only, they have not written potential difference. So potential difference is there, then only you will say from one point to another point, otherwise from infinity. So you will say 1 joule of work is done for bringing unit charge, or you can say from bringing 1 coulomb charge. Unit charge is 1 coulomb only, 1 coulomb charge from infinity to that point. Fine. Next we have expressed the term resistance. So resistance you can express like this, it is you can say it is opposite the flow of electric current, and it depends on the collision offered by the conductor. Then why resistance is offered by a metallic wire to electric current? Because of the collision. Here also this will be only because of the collisions. Unit of resistance, ohm. Ohm's law you will state like this: according to Ohm's law, when one wire is connected to another wire and current flows and potential difference is developed, then we add constant temperature, or you can say that when provided the physical condition remains same, then voltage is directly proportional to current. You will remove this proportionality by the constant, and that constant is known as resistance, and this unit is ohm. Write the condition or limitation of Ohm's law. So condition and limitation of Ohm's law is that condition you can say that temperature is supposed to be constant, or limitation you can say that some physical conditions should remain same, then only these things will come, otherwise not. Actually according to Ohm's law, the graph is a straight line between volt and the graph is a straight line. Okay, fine. So you are supposed to do theory questions after. In next class we will do some numerical, and this efficient use of energy also we will discuss.